I'm here, I swear. Okay, now I'm actually here. Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is MRC Core, and I'm going to finish this goddamn nuzlocke today. I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. And immediately after I am finished, I will be going to get my car worked on, because I need to get my brakes checked. But anyway. Oh, thank you for letting me know that the stream is live, phone. I have a cat in my lap. No, y'all can see the tip of her little tiny baby kitty head. I am sleepy. I was up until about 1 last night. Well, I'm not sleepy, I'm just tired. Because I have a very terrible sleep schedule that I, induce upon myself. But I'm gonna take a moment before we get started, hit my socials, let everybody know that actually looks at my socials that I'm streaming. So, just give me a couple minutes.
You made that beat too, Jesus?
Nah, I seen him make the beat.
Yep, I totally can spell the word chat. Yep, I just my fat fingered an S into that. Anyway, we're up here, we're back, and I need to turn on this audio. And I need to make sure my microphone is working so that I don't look like a doofus. I do not look like a doofus, thankfully. Sometimes. Alright. I know that there are people I can talk to, but I kind of want to just leave and not be at this school. I understand there are items I can get if I do stuff at the school. That's gonna take 40 years and 40 other years. Oh my god, let me out of here. I honestly kind of don't like the music for Mesogosa. Like, it's fine. Like, I guess it's fine, I just don't particularly like it. Or maybe it's just the academy. Nope, it's the entire town, I just don't like it. I'm out. Yeah, get me out of this terrible music sound city. I don't really like it. It's not a banger. It's not a banger. Alright, well, now that I'm here, West Province 3, I think is where I am. Can I climb this? Yes. South Province Area 5. South Province 3. Oh, okay. I have been to Area 5, but... Is there really a person up here that I haven't battled? You have this really cool classmate. I have this really cool Pokemon that's about to run at you in a straight line. It's called Luxray. What are we doing sending out a Drowsy? I'm so sorry, Drowsy. I'm sorry for what's about to happen to you, my guy. Oh, wow. It's level 20. I didn't know you could get up here at level 20. Well. Yep. Why is this a thing? Why are you up here? Is there a way to get up here that I'm not aware of? That wasn't just climbing the stuff from the bat? I genuinely do not know. That's where I need you to be. I don't need you to rise up more. I am a short man. I'm not really, I'm like slightly below average height. I'm not that tall. Like average height is like supposed to be what, 5'6", 5'7", and I'm like, no, it's probably 5'8", and I'm 5'7", or 5'6". It varies. It varies if I have shoes on or not. I like to say I'm 5'7", but really it's 5'6". So I need to go to the light. Ooh, hold up. There's a little item. I can at least get the items on the way that probably won't save me. I am supposed to go over here, right? Like, we're supposed to go to the lighthouse. That's how I go to the crater, right? Like, the lighthouse has a secret underground lab. Like, I know this to be true, right? In my heart of hearts. So I can walk in here by myself now. Is there anything in here? Uh-huh. Is there anything... Do we just not interact with anything in here? Man has never seen math before. A culture. Iron Hand's a cyborg. The name comes from the one given to an iron-handed entity in the mysterious Violet book. It is said that it has fists that move independent of its body and is capable of throwing large, fast-moving vehicles. A leading theory holds that Iron Hands was once an athlete who became mortally wounded but was kept alive by being made into a cyborg. Why it so strongly resembles a Hariyama, however, remains unanswered. April issue. Is it the same thing? Iron Valiant. The oddity's name is borrowed from that of an object described in the Violet book. One theory holds that it is in fact a robot, the product of a mad scientist's efforts to create the most powerful psychic Pokemon of all. Well, they failed. They didn't know that Giovanni existed, and he created Mewtwo. I'm pretty sure Mewtwo is the strongest psychic type. I am actively trying to think of a psychic type. Okay, It's not Mewtwo, and it's definitely not fucking Iron whatever. According to eyewitnesses, Iron Valiant appears similar to Gardevoir and Gallade. It is said it is cruel enough to take its brilliantly shining blade. Oh yeah, there are also Megas. Mega Gardevoir is on this list of, incredibly strong Pokemon. Okay, there is a trash can, but I was trying to click on the sink. Okay, so there's literally no reason to go in there. Got it. Unless you want, like, very small pieces of lore that don't make sense. Okay, where do I have to go to get into the goddamn crater? This is the last part of the Nuzlocke. The very last encounter and the very last battle will be happening in the crater. Whatever. I'm just going to follow the path, go up to the school. There's a way to get into the crater. I just don't know what it is. But in all seriousness, like, there are Megas. Like, Mega Mewtwo Y is a thing. That's a thing. That's the strongest Psychic type. You have Deoxys. Deoxys. It's goddamn Deoxys. Attack form. It's so crazy strong. We want to go further. We can actually go to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and it's Necrozma Dawn Wings. That's the strongest Psychic type. Or Necrozma Duskmane. Strongest Psychic type. It's still Psychic, I'm pretty sure. Like, those are the ones that come to mind. Not Iron Valiant. Not... No. Alright, where do I go? I just need to look at my map at this point. That's the entrance? That's the entrance. Got it. Oh my god, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. Why is it over there? That doesn't make any sense on the map. I'm looking at the map. It should just be... meet at the lighthouse, we'll teleport you there. Or meet at the school, we'll teleport you there. I don't know. I am annoyed. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, and it won't let you enter this way. Oh shit, there are Magnazones up here. No, I just need you to go this way. God damn it. Alright, I don't want to run into a Pokemon on the outside of the crater. Because if I run into a Pokemon on the outside of the crater, I'm going to be upset. It will be a Magnezone, which I won't be upset about because it's a goddamn Magnezone. But still, not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for one of the Paradox Pokemon. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, there's grass up here. The West Province Area 1. Yeah, in an area that no one comes up to. That Pearl String is quite literally useless. Okay, Flamethrower! Okay! I think Altaria is the only thing that can learn that move. What are you? Axe you. Well, I'm not around the crater. Why is the music just not here by the crater? It doesn't make any sense to me. What are you doing? Is that where I'm supposed to go? A place I've never seen on the map before? can get in here regardless if there are walls. Alright, cool. Give me your gimme coin. Alright, I guess the gates are open. Cool, I'm here. Hey, over here! This is just gonna be dumb. I have a bad feeling in my gut that this is gonna be really dumb and I might lose the nuzlocke. This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down to the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Apparently Miraidon was born there or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I care. Anyway, our new teammate should be waiting for us inside the gate. We're already inside a gate. Why are there two gates? Alright. I really hope this doesn't take multiple hours. I hope this is just like a 1.5 hour deal, and I am now done with this Nuzlocke, and I will probably not play this game again for a very long time. Is my Switch dead? Nope, that was just an absurdly long loading screen for a game that was made in 2021. 2022, what the fuck ever. It's kind of dark in here. Hola, Burger. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she'd heard that she'd get to battle some awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to have his ass beat. I like beating ass. I even have a paddle at home. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where's all the awesome Pokemon at? It is weird that the lights are off. I can see everything. You two are delusional. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. I turned them on. It's like you guys have never seen a goddamn light switch. What the fuck? I have not watched Legally Blonde, so I understand that that's like a movie that's pretty similar to like Mean Girls or stuff like that. White Chicks. It's similar to that type of demographic movie. That's what it's. I don't know. I meant to make her. Oh wait, no, I did give her country girl accent. That's just what she has. All right. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, I'm just lying. I turned on a goddamn light switch because you people are fucking incompetent. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess my name's Penny. Well, hey, we never got to talk. I'm like Nimona, and I'm in class 1A, and we should be totally best friends forever. And I think we're gonna really get along. I'm gonna challenge you to a Pokemon battle, and then do nothing the entire game except talk about Pokemon battles, and then make you like me. All because I was designed really well as a character, and I have no backstory. Secor calling the others. Look. I don't remember what Professor Turo has down here. I don't remember if there is something that gets a boosty boost because of Quark Drive. I don't remember these things. I genuinely don't. I don't know if he's gonna send out not Miraidon, the other one. Tokaidon? Torquad. He's gonna send Torquad after me? I don't remember that damn thing's name. It's the red one. It's the one in Scarlet that you get. I don't know if he's gonna send that bad boy after me. Hopefully not. All I need to know is half the mons are banned from OU. Great. Great. Half the mons are banned. Great. That means I'm gonna be running into futuristic Delibird. I can't remember its name. I'm gonna encounter future Delibird. I'm gonna encounter Magirna. I'm gonna encounter Regieleki and probably some other crap. Some other bull crap. That's the first one you find. Oh God! Not that one! No! That one's so busted! It does too much damage! You must be some kind of tech whiz! I already told you I turned on a fucking light switch! Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone that's good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed to help in a second when she heard it was to help you. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. What is that supposed to mean? Are you also gonna say in a few hours the sun will rise? That's the most nothing burger statement you can make, Arvin. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin! Mystical beast with these massive guns! Oh! And I have a big dog who likes to cook. All the abilities on his mons are activated in the battle for no reason? Oh! Baby kitty, we're gonna die here today. We're gonna die. Why are they activated? That's bullshit! That's what makes them super broken. If they're not activated, they're not completely busted. When they are activated, they are ridiculously broken. Holy titties! Alright, as long as he doesn't have Great Tusk, it doesn't even tell you. Oh my god. Leave it to Game Freak to design a game that has bullshit mechanics on top of bullshit mechanics. Crazy. And it doesn't tell you about one of those mechanics.
Biometric identification and process. Hello, Burger. I have been expecting you. It seems that you have gathered a group of formidable abilities as well. I mean, allies. I mean, they're going to die.
Sorry, who are you? That would be my father. Probably. Why do you say probably? What? That's Professor Turo?
Nimona, student ID number 805C001, and Penny, student ID number 803B121. Thank you for coming. You will be missed dearly.
Of course, Professor! Oh my god! It's such an honor to meet you in person. He's not fucking here, Nimona! He's not here! I mean, maybe not in person exactly, but like, I'm taking a dump right now. That's my pose. Arvin saying probably is wild. I think this man was responsible for what happens. He might be, and we just don't know it. Arvin, did you like, tell your dad about us? I'm speaking for you, Penny! Shut the fuck up! When would I have done that?
To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the Great Crater of Paldea. You two can reach the lower chamber by using the elevator that you can see to your right.
Dad? Please proceed below, you impudent child. Jesus fucking Christ. Are they not on good terms? They must not be. His dad probably spanked him too much and went too heavy on the booze. Alright, bye guys. Oh shit, that's a wall. I like how I just walk right on out.
Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to lower level.
Oh, it opened for us like automatically. I've never seen doors that do that before. Not quite. It looks like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Burger, have you brought me right on with you? No. I do not believe that is the case. I identified its biometrics at your current location. Prepare to be terminated. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. Isn't there like an elevator or something? Wait, did you say that Miraidon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope the trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff just like always. I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down there. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear? Well, we'd better go too. So how are they getting down? Miraidon isn't a big Pokemon or anything. It's not like you're riding a big Groudon down there. Ready for the worst? Well, I mean, I have to be. I have to finish the Nuzlocke. I couldn't have animated this to look better than the actual game. What's the matter with it? Huh. Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we all go together. How does that logic work? This thing's back is like breaking. Yeah, why didn't you just get the main character on? Dog, Arvin's got a strong fucking grip. Bro! No fucking way! No fucking way! Wait, can I pause it? Wait! Bro, Arvin just threw me around like nothing! Holy God! This man is Ash Ketchum. This man is Ash Ketchum in disguise. I don't care what anybody says. That is some that is some Neanderthal strength type shit right there. Holy God. Like, you're falling into a pit. You're not even gliding down. You are free falling. Man just grab, whoosh, right onto the goddamn oh my God. Doesn't even like that man's been working out. I don't care what anyone says. That man's ripped. And now I'm back here again. I know, I think I might have died once or twice there. Pick your sorry ass up off the ground.
I hate this place.
It chose to go back in its bowl? It's probably just hungry or something. Wait a second, where's the student council girl? Dog, she's already battling a goddamn Pokemon. You, like, have to see this! Ash is not him for one reason. We don't know what happened to Ash's dad. He just does not exist. That's not true. That's not true. We do know Ash's dad is real. And we know he's alive because of one episode right before they jump us into the new Pokemon with the new protagonist. I forget her name. She's fine. Liko. It's right before then. It's right before we're introduced to Liko and Roy and all them. There's a little arc where it brings Ash back to the Kanto region after beating Leon. And it's like 12 episodes or something. In one of those episodes, Ash's mom gets a call from his dad. No, it's real. I've watched it. I've watched it recently even. Like, she gets a call from his dad, and Ash says that he'll go meet his dad and talk to him because it's been so long since he's seen his dad. And then Ash ends up getting lost, and he takes, like, a ghost trip and sees this other kid who could have lived the same life that he lived, in theory. It's something weird like that. It's like, he, like, leaves his body and he doesn't actually end up meeting his dad with his mom. So we never see his dad, but his mom does get an actual phone call from his dad. So unless his mother is a liar, which I don't think Mrs. Ketchum is a liar, outside of absolutely getting plowed by Professor Oak like a field of corn, I don't think that he doesn't exist. We don't, but we get a phone call from him. Also, I think the theory that Giovanni is Ash's father makes the most sense. I think that theory should be stand and firmly placed into the ground. Like a scarecrow. I guess your ability would be on tempo, huh? I understand that's your point, but you've got to also understand they just never designed Ash's dad. That's probably what it is. It's like, I can't really figure out how to draw him, so I'm giving up on this project. That's why we don't have Mega Flygon. That's why we never see Ash's dad. And genuinely, though, he exists because of that phone call. So we know that he's real. What probably happens, though, that Ash doesn't know because he's 11 at the end of the series. Ash does not understand that his dad walked out on him and his mom. That's what Ash doesn't understand. He's not going to understand that for a little bit. And Mrs. Ketchum is just a little too nice to let Ash know that, which is a terrible thing in this case.
Biometric identification in progress. 4 humans identified, condition satisfactory for the meat grinder. Vital signs all within normal range. You will be prepared to go into the meat grinder.
Smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that?
That is good. I hope you go into the meat grinder. I need to make more meat for the pets that I have. I had concerns that you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method.
What?
I think your dad's sarcasm detector needs fixing.
Why are y'all all just hinting at this man being a robot? Y'all... Penny, you're weird. Arvin, you're on steroids. And Nimona, you need to get a personality.
Are you worried about us? That's so sweet. My mother has always wanted to fuck a professor. I probably shouldn't have said that part out loud. You should make your way down to me at the Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock.
They've had 29 years to design one character. If he doesn't show up, there's no way you can convince me he exists. I mean, that's fine. I'm not If I can't convince you, I can't convince you. But we do have proof that Ash's father exists via that one episode where he calls his mother, Ash's mother, not necessarily the guy's wife, by the way. It does not specify that. It never specifies that. So, probably Ash's mom is divorced, and Ash just doesn't know about it. 4 logs? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed, so that I may succeed in my plans for world domination. You are losers. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into the lab. It sounds kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? Who's to say Ash's mom is a dumbass and that was a scammer trying to get her car insurance number? Prove it. It's Pokemon. That is my proof. I don't believe there is one instance in all of Pokemon where it talks about, like, insurance and stuff like that. Ash's mom does not have dementia. She does not exhibit the signs of someone with dementia throughout any of the series. It's not like Goku, who exhibits signs of having autism. He has one hyperfixation, and what is it? Fighting. He has one hyperfixation, and it is fighting. And maybe eating food, but really it's fighting. His whole hyperfixation is fighting. That's the one thing he has autism for. I still need to make a video about that, but I need to learn how to edit and get an editing software to where I can actually do that. But that's a later date, I guess. Alright, so this is... Does this count as outside the crater? Wait. Hold on. Does this count as the Great Crater? I can't ride Miraidon. That's some booty meat in a basket. You let me ride on, you slave. Oh, I definitely needed that. Well, I need to understand. I guess this just counts as the Great Crater of Paldea. When I catch the first Pokemon, we'll see what it actually says. Because if it does say something slightly different, then I have an extra encounter called Magnezone. Those are some strong-ass Pokemon over there. But I don't want any of them. Bro, why has this tree got ice on it? So this is the Great Crater of Paldea. It feels different from seeing it in textbooks. Normally we'd be able to get in there and see for ourselves. Oh, wait, where'd Miraidon go? It seems like everybody got spooked by something. It's hiding in its ball. Insanity. Oh, that's not good. Can we even make it back up to the surface without it? Oh, it should be alright. The last time that I was here, a flying taxi came out of the crater. They always come. Why didn't you just call the professor? If he's down here, don't you get along or something? It's none of your business, Pipsqueak. Jeez, bite my head off. What are you all huffy for anyway, you bitch? Oh, come on. This is an adventure. Let's just have a good time. God, why don't they make that actual dialogue? I don't think that's true. If I remember right, I actually at you. That would be a Pokemon. Can you get out the goddamn water? God damn, it's not that deep. They should have at least let my character be able to swim. This is ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Alright, because this is the last encounter, I should be able to choose what I get, right? Because I'm not going to use it, more than likely. So, Penny, how'd you wind up with friends with Burger anyway? Well, I guess she just came through for me when I really needed her. Everything was going off the rails. School was a mess, and I was going to relationship ditto. And then school with the Burger was getting sorted out. And then everything was tackling all the gems. That was fucking awesome. What about you, Mona? Well, Burger and I were classmates there. Back home, too. And then, plus, she said I should aim to be champion, so we did it. Now I'm a champion, bud. Wait, what? That's wild. Hold it right there, you two. I think you've got a cool relationship origin stories with Burger now in comparison to me. Our friendship's on another level. He saved my dog. Stop trying to flex on us. Oh, I guess we're ball butts with Burger. Dupes. Dupes. I have dupes. I didn't fucking see you. It's level 56. Yeah, I don't think it lets you fall off the edge. Yeah, it does not let you fall off the edge. Oh, not a Venomoth. Absolutely not a fucking Venomoth. If anything, I would want a Corviknight, but I do have a Rookidee I could train up for about 10 hours. There's a Hawlucha over there. Useless. Don't mind me, I'm just exploring. Flare Blitz! Now that is an interesting option. It seems that most of the stuff down here is like berries. That Raichu is glitched. Oh, hey Justin, I didn't know you went anywhere. The Salic Berry that I definitely needed. Yeah, I see you're on the YouTube side of things. Bro, they're giving important dialogue between these characters for, like, actual character building, but it is going by so fast and it's not clickable. So it's really weird, and I don't like it. That's another bad storytelling aspect of this game. I will take that full restore. What is that? That is a rock. Got it. A max elixir that I don't need. Am I going down this way? I think I am going down this way. What if this place used to be like a volcano? The storytelling in this game is not great. I bet that's what we were looking for! That must be one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Oh yeah, what were they called? Radish rations? Research stations? Are you fucking retarded? What the hell, Arvin? I was close. I pay attention. You have such a great memory, Penny. I totally thought it was Raditz Rations. Like, Raditz, the character from Dragon Ball Z. I thought that's who he was talking about. Oh my god. It is honestly one of the worst storytellers in the series. Like, the storytelling in Legends of Arceus was so much better than this. I didn't like the story itself of Legends of Arceus that much. Like, there were parts of it I liked, and then there were parts of it I, like, really didn't like, and it was towards the end where I really didn't like it. But, you know. Yeah, they don't really make any well, I mean, I get that. But I will at least say, back when we had, like, Hue and stuff like that, there were no expressions. So, I can be, like, more... I can care less about the expressions that the characters make, because it's Pokemon, it's whatever. We've had games where there's just no expressions because of the style of the game. But... Well, actually, you know what? On second thought... Biggest game franchise in the entire world. Biggest franchise in the entire world. Pokemon. They have the money. They could actually make something magic happen here. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. You're all fucking idiots. What the heck is that? Oh, wait, it's, that's a Pokemon La Primera uses. I didn't know it could be found in the Great Crater. Let's take it on together! In Pokemon Black and White, you have full blushing and relationships. We do? What character blushes in Black and White? I genuinely don't remember, like, actively seeing the character's face blush or anything. I don't remember that. Well, I remember that, but that's like in the Ferris wheel. We don't actually see the character's face or anything. God damn! That Lycanroc just said, fuck that Glamora. That Lycanroc said, fuck that Glamora. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, do you think? You think that was something? Please, you've got no idea how terrifying Area Zero really is. Patronizing much? At least we get to see Penny's character kind of stand out and shine in this part. I will at least say that. She's basically just sarcastic and just kind of looks down on everyone who's not as smart as she is. Which I actually kind of, like, I kind of share some similarities with that. You see Yancey's face after you go on calls. You can see what she actually looks like when she's at her job. What? No, you don't. You can't call anyone on the cross transceiver. No, you don't. I don't know. I think you can go see where she works. I think that's a thing. But on the Ferris wheel, no, you don't. What do you mean, yes, you do? I don't. Look, I have played Black and White 2 so many times. I've played it like 8 times my life, I think. I do not recall once seeing what this woman looks like in the game. I also own the games! I could pop it into my DS right now and play it if I wanted to. Bro, hold up. I'm gonna look this up. Yancey? Black, White 2. Holy fucking shit, you're right. She's got a whole character portrait. Oh, she's actually kind of cute. Hold on. She's got 2 different sprites. Technically 3 if you count the overworld sprite. But she's got... Okay, she's got 2 different sprites. Okay, you know what? You weren't lying. She's in the manga! Wait, she's in the manga! Wait a second. Yancey debuted in The Transfer Student. She was seen in tears as her boyfriend Blake broke up with her, stating that their relationship was interfering with Yancey's career as an idol. It was later revealed that Blake only went out with her to find out if she was a member of the previously defeated Team Plasma. After concluding that she wasn't a member, Blake crossed out Yancey's name and her stage name Nancy off a list of possible suspects. In Epilogue, Yancey played the role of Fungus Girl in a Bryson Man film alongside Curtis, who played Duat Kid. Starting with the 30th call, Yancey Sprite will begin to blush. Okay, I don't think I ever did that many calls with her. That's probably why. Yancey Sprite will begin to blush when talking on the cross transceiver, implying she's developed feelings for the male player, just like her male counterpart Curtis has for the female player. Oh, Justinot, it's not one character, it's 2 characters! Yancey will occasionally talk about the other regions she's been to on business trips, Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Sinnoh. She will say something about the region as, I went on a business trip to Hoenn the other day, they have blah blah blah, famous lava cookie. She mentions an item within each region which is held by her Pokemon from that region during trade. You can trade with this character? Wait a second. Bro, she trades you a Spiritomb? And a Marwell? And a Snorlax? And a goddamn Snorlax! Holy God, Yancey's the best character in the entire franchise. Blake is the main character for Black and White 2? Bro, Blaze Black 2 is going to be insane. I am going to make Yancey blush so hard. And we're going to get so much stuff happening because of that. Stuff that I can't tell you guys about yet because I'm not revealing information yet. But I have a plan. And it has nothing to do with the thing that I just said. It has to do with one of the mechanics of the things that I'm referring to that you have no idea what I'm talking about. Because I am the one that created it alongside Justinut over here. Because we're good friends. That is all the information you get to know. Just head inside the research station. Alright, well, now with that whole debacle of finding out that Pokemon actually could make expressions on these characters, because they did it in Gen 5, where we still have pixels, and it's pixel art, and it just looks better. Dog, I briefly looked at some of those items. I saw Rare Candy, I saw Old Gateau. I didn't see a lot of the things, though. What are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that dumbass. It appears you have reached your first station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed! Oh my god, I'm totally gonna go to sleep on that bed. That bed probably has spiders and bed bugs in it, but I'm totally gonna do it and take a selfie, and I'm gonna be the most popular girl in school. Burger, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock using that central panel so that I may break out of my prison and destroy the world, that would be greatly appreciated. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, whatever. I thought 4 locks are still activated. Please continue your efforts at the remaining stations. Thanks to my prototype Terra Orb, I secured corporate funding for my research, and I made a laboratory in the lighthouse near Cabo Poco. Someday, though, I'll return to the crater and resume my study of one of these crystals. We've determined that this energy crystallization is linked to the being we call Beep. The interlocking hexagonal plates that comprise Terrapagos' shell must somehow cause this phenomenon, which I've dubbed terrestrializing. This was before Terrapagos was even in the game. Wow. I can't believe they thought ahead. Oh, okay, we can go to the Zero Gate from here. So we can go to the Zero Gate. So we are actually just in Area Zero. Got it. So we are within the Great Crater of Paldea. I never saw my dad my whole life. Oh, is this time for the backstory reveal? Shush, Penny. He was always busy with work. He hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself, but Boston was the only one that I had. Penny's really sad. Oh, so I don't really know who he is at all, even if he is my dad. I try not to think too much about it. He must be proud of his famous achievements, but the truth is I would rather just had a dad who was there but not anything there. Oh, unless you can see him now in the news or whatever. But he uses emails sometimes to stop me years ago, and then he appears to be out of the blue and tells me to come to the Area Zero some family, right? Oh, but, yeah, but we're not here to judge or anything. And I'm sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. No, I was giving you a hard time. Sorry. Penny. Penny's my name. Now, you know, it's actually pretty nice for a little pipsqueak. Don't call me a pipsqueak, you big lunk. I saw what you did over there. That's the spirit, you two. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why is that storytelling? That comes by on the screen at Mach 5. Like, I get no substance from these characters otherwise. I'm actually beginning to finally get a feel for these characters. And this is why I like Penny so much. I'm now remembering that this whole interaction is why I like Penny so much. And then I remember that that still doesn't fucking matter because her other story is bull. Alright, there is nothing important back here. There is a very angry bird. Float, leave me the fuck alone. Hold on. I dare not actually run from this. Yeah, I need you to leave. Alright, cool. Cool. I dodged the Braviary encounter. I don't really want a Braviary. I like Braviary, but I don't want one. This area is honestly just as expansive as the wild area. We're gonna call it the wild area. Hey Benny, how's it going? Okay, that's over there. I want to go and grab these items while I still have a chance. Ah! God damn it, dupes! Thank you! It's always appreciated, my man. Bro, why do we have to make Pokemon so tiny that you cannot fucking see them? Let's also make them blend in with the goddamn area around them. You've been great. That's always good to hear, bro. Alright, so I guess I could go either direction. I might want to go back. Last time I tamed the Great Crater, I was trying to see my dad. I got about this far, and then I was attacked by some creature I'd never seen before. Really, what kind of Pokemon was it? It was a Pokemon more like this crazy weird metallic machine thing. Oh, you sure it wasn't just a Pokemon that's a little more robot-y than average? Yeah, I'm sure it was a completely different creature altogether. And it hurt my boss so bad, it's not like I just forget it. I don't ever want him to run into that awful thing again. It was that strong, huh? I really hope I get to see it. That was what I'd figured you would say. You're really tactless sometimes, Demona, you know that? Alright, that was that. I'm pretty sure Penny's autistic based on that comment. No, also not the hyperfixation on Eevee or anything. Alright, max potion. Alright, I'm not supposed to go this way because I can't climb. I am supposed to go the other way. Why would you even have this path here? God damn it. Alright, well I guess I'll go the correct route. Down and around. At least the music is fine. At least it's not Mesagosa. I do not like the music in Mesagosa. I honestly could make better music with my butt cheeks. Y'all leave me alone. Let me just pass through. Is there anything sneaky behind here? Nope. Oh, yep, yeah, there is. I smelled something. Dragon Claw. Well, I don't have a single thing that can learn that. Unless Meowscarada can. It honestly should learn Dragon Claw. It's a cat. It has claws. Therefore, it should use Dragon Claw, right? Why do I have an option to go back up there? Alright. There are too many flying Pokemon around here. I need to just avoid them. Oh, look, it's Farigiraf. Nope. Gonna just avoid that entirely. Yeah, there's not really a lot here. Wow. All because I couldn't go down that. If somebody in chat tells me that you actually just slide down that if you walk on it, I'm gonna be mad. Because I just spent 5 minutes getting over here. Alright, cool. So this will be the second area. The second research station is about time too? Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student council girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment. Oh no! 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 It's evil! It's evil! No! Delibird! Oh my gosh, it's so cute. That thing is a time bomb. No! No! It's battle time? She said it's cute, then she said it's battle time. Am I battling alongside her, or is it just single? Okay, no, I got the Umbreon. Fortunately, I have a good type matchup here. I have to Volt Switch, I think? This thing is faster than me. Iron Bundle, that's what it's called. That Umbreon just took half. That wasn't quite half, but that was a lot. Hey, Luxray! Shirts doing the shirts thing. Seriously, what was that? The thing scared me half to death. That was like a mechanical looking Delibird, right? Oh, kidding. Let's get inside already. One more jump scare like that and I'm done for. I have a weak heart. That wasn't really a jump scare. Like, have y'all played Five Nights at Freddy's? That's called Jump Scare Central. Like, that game is jump scares. This game, not jump scares. Well, this looks the exact same as the last station. It seems like wild Pokemon don't come in here, so we can catch our breath. What is up with this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe that Pokemon was one of these. What's that book? As we descended further into Area Zero, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan, yet differences such as texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separate, to say nothing of its treads of iron. Monsters of Area Zero? So they aren't actually Pokemon? Or, like, could I still catch one and be like, hell yes, I got a strong Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Burger? They're just Pokemon, dog. They are just Pokemon. Yeah, same. They look different, but they use moves in battle just like the ones we know, so they're Pokemon. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor? Why are you spying again? Ow, my hair is tangled. That doesn't work. Ow. Hold on, I need to finger brush my hair. Ow. No, this needs to be done. This is a long hair problem thing. At least for me it is. Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? Wow, that's like totally cool. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I am located contains a time machine. I accidentally used the wrong voice recognition software. It seems the Pokemon from the future come to this place through it. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working.
Indeed, the cost was catastrophic.
The cost? But a time machine? You mean you can actually travel to and from the future?
It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for being such as a human, it would not be possible to return to the present.
That's not true. You're never not in the present moment. Like, you can't not be in the present moment, so that's not true. But whatever.
That's horrifying.
So he should be saying you are not able to return to the past, which this would be the past, if you go to the future. Because you're always in the present. There is no such thing as not present. You're always in the present. Why did you call us here?
I wanted to rule the world, and I was going to manipulate 4 children into releasing me from my prison.
I wonder how he would know he couldn't return. What do you mean? Oh, how Turo knows that? That's actually an interesting question.
If possible, I would like for us to speak when we meet face to face. It will be easier to understand once you die. I mean, once you are impaled. I mean, once you are shivved. I mean, once you are fed to the meat grinder. Now, Burger, please use the central panel there and disable another lock on my prison.
The crystal's power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret. If we can harness this energy, it will open up research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. At last, I can resume work on the Terra project. I'll move my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals makes our experiments much more unstable. Yeah, go ahead. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Burger. You know that book he told me to bring? I think it's got something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix all this. You are. I think you should be the one to carry it. That's interesting. Take care of it for me. We're going to sleep in an infested mattress. Alright. Do y'all say anything interesting? Yeah, not really. Alright, so we can still go back up to the gate, and we can just come back down here at any point in time. But I want to finish the nuzlocke, so that's what we're going to do. What are your parents like, Nimona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? Even I know about your dad. He's on board of a phone company. How do you know that? Everyone knows that. He's famous, and I guess I looked into him for my own reasons, too. So Nimona's dad is actually some pampered little princess from a rich family? Oh, no way. That's not my thing. Oh, though, yeah? I guess you could say my mother and father were like offhands in a good way. My big sister will probably take over the business. That's what she wanted to do. Wait, you have called the mother and father? That is some pampered little princess stuff right there. God, Kayatai, Penny, what's your super normal family? My family is unbelievably annoying. Like super overprotective, you mean? It's just my dad. He's loud and clingy. He makes weird nicknames for me like Pinpy. And then he's the most annoying guy in the world. And oh man, it's a real downer having his dad describe his own daughter like that. Oh, don't you dare take a side. Oh, Burger, how about you? Your mother seems super nice. You met her? My mom's a MILF. Yep, got a glimpse of an amazing sandwich that she made too. Really, I wish I could have seen how it would have tasted great. My mother is a whore. She fucked Dr. Clavel right in the butt cheeks. He liked it. Seriously! Seriously! All of this character development, all of the character development that we are getting is just zoom right on by at the end of the game. This needed to happen earlier in the game, way earlier in the game. No way should it have ever been put here like this. This is terrible storytelling. As a writer, it offends me that this is how they're telling the story. That this is how they're building the characters, rather. Like, it's terrible. I have one of my characters introduced through their backstory. I literally put what they're doing in the present, and then I put a flashback in right after that tells you everything you need to know about what happened to them. And it leaves some room open for interpretation, and it's just like, hey, some wild shit happened to this character. They might be crazy. You don't know that for sure. I thought Penny was a Pokemon. I was trying to dodge Penny like the plague. But, like, there are ways of building characters, and there are good and bad ways to do it. This is a terrible way to do it at the very end of the game. But this is the only reason that I like Nimona, that I like Penny, is because of this right here at the very end of the game. Because it's the only semblance of character development that we actually get to know who they are and what they're like. They're like actual stuff. Arvin, get the fuck away from me. Yeah. It's sickening. It's honestly sickening that it literally was shoehorned in. And you can tell it's shoehorned in because it's not even dialogue that you get to read and process. It's dialogue that's at the bottom of the screen, just kind of there in quick flashes. It just kind of is happening as you're walking into an area with dangerous Pokemon at level 8 billion. And a power level over 9,000. Like, that's when it's happening. That's what's happening. It's dumb. It's stupid. Bro, where am I supposed to go? Nobody wants a masquerade. I have a Psyduck anyway. No, I don't. Wait, do I have a Psyduck? No, hold on. I want to look at my boxes. Do I have a Psyduck? We do not have a Psyduck. Do we have a Psyduck that's dead? No. We just don't have a Psyduck. Okay. So Golduck would be an encounter for me, so do not encounter Golduck. Is that shiny? No. Ah! 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 He actually chases down in a straight line! That would have also been an incredible encounter as a Bisharp. I just don't want a Bisharp. Plus, I would have to evolve it into a King Gambit for it to be, like, super effective. Not that it wouldn't be effective as a Bisharp now, but King Gambit, way stronger. Oh god, there's a lot of them around here. Bro, I can't even get up there to get that. Really? Alright. That's some booty meat in a basket. That's probably a Master Ball. I don't think I've even been given a Master Ball. Nope. Bisharp, I swear to God. I better not see you running behind me. Bro, where am I supposed to go? I'm a little lost. I think this happened to me the first time I did this. But there's not a clear trail. And I can't ride Miraidon for whatever reason. Why are there so many giraffes down here? Like, who said Girafarig would just live down here? Alright. Seriously, where the fuck am I supposed to go? There's like no map for this place either, which is annoying. This isn't even a TM. Alright, cool. Great. I don't know where I'm going. I genuinely do not know where I'm supposed to be going. Am I supposed to follow the river? Can I go back to the second place? Oh, experience candy large. I'll take that. Bro, where am I supposed to go? Is this the right way? This don't look like the right way. Why is there a cave over there? Is this the third one? Is this the second one again? Okay. This is the third one, I guess. I went the right way? Question mark? Alright, another research station. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again. It's 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, you're such a worrywart. Huh? Ooh, that one is one that would be worth catching. See? I told you. Wait a sec. This is just like that Titan Pokemon we saw. So it was a future Pokemon all along. Whoa, you've battled one of those before? It looks super strong. It's actually not that strong. Well, Burger and us are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. You're not a pro. Bro sent out a, Bro said I'm not fighting these. He said I didn't click an attack against any of them. I'm a boasted. Oh my god, double intimidate. Double intimidate. This is why double battles are stupid. Double intimidate right there. I'm gonna go to Cumulonimbus. This literally cannot touch Cumulonimbus. I don't think it learns a single ice move. Because it loses Ice Shard. If I remember right. I'm gonna try to catch this. This is a static encounter anyway. I could have caught the last two things, right? What?
Huh? Huh?
I mean, I don't really like double battles. I really don't. Double battles are annoying. Alright, well, you cannot catch these Pokemon, unfortunately. Like, I understand people that do like the double battles. I just don't particularly like them, and it's because competitive Pokemon has ruined me to them. Because it really feels like Intimidate is busted in double battle format, and you have to have an Intimidate Pokemon. I don't know. Competitive has ruined me into certain things. See that? Victory is ours. Maybe the one we saw when we were searching for Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of those Pokemon before our creator get-together? Oh, I'm so jealous. If we've got things from the literal future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Turo doing anything to keep them under control? Yeah, it's not like oh-so-brilliant Professor Turo ever messes up. Come on, Burger, let's get into the research station. Can I, like, get to the end of the game, please? I did not think this was gonna... Getting to this point would take me this long. And I made it to station number 3. And how are we doing after all that walking and battling? Does anyone need to rest? I need to take a breather with my special items. You feeling rough, Penny? No, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine, that the Pokemon here in Area 0 came to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely it's also from the future? Oh, yeah. No, that's a pretty good chance. You've got a good point. Oh. Well, you might be onto something. It does have, like, future-y vibes. Even its name sounds future-y. Wait a sec. I totally forgot. Arvin! Did you fucking fart? You disgusting piece of shit. Anyway, you had Miraidon's ball and you told us about its forms in the first place. You have to know something about it. You still remember from all the way back then? No wonder you're everybody's little star pupil. I guess I've got no choice but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon Rhydon, it was found by my dad when he was working on the time machine.
I believe it would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. You all are insignificant beings. Miraidon, which I entrusted to Burger, was the first Pokemon that successfully retrieved from the future by the Time Machine.
Seriously?
Through analysis of its genetic makeup, as well as behavioral patterns, I came to realize that I had discovered what was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizar, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike.
Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time, but I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon.
You mean there's another one around here somewhere?
What if they're like a family, and the other one could still be in Area 0, waiting to finally bone, and they could have little Miraidon babies?
A heartwarming family reunion?
Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'd be if they could get the family back together after all this time.
Family. That does sound nice.
If we could proceed, you are all insignificant worms.
Our time machine research has yielded a Triumph, a Pokemon from the distant future. I've named it Miraidon. I was expecting one new life to treasure, but what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. Alright, cool.
Well done. Only one lock remains now. Please allow me to do world domination. Much better than Getsus ever could.
Alright, so I guess it really won't let me catch Pokemon down here, which is booty meat in a basket. So, Miraidon's a future Pokemon. No wonder, Burger, you gotta let me battle Miraidon right now. It still won't come out of its Pokeball. Alright. That was the first I've ever heard of coming from the future myself. And there was some weird Pokemon that got home suddenly one day. And then we all lived in the Lighthouse Lab for a little while. And my dad made me promise to keep it a secret, and I had to take care of it for him too. And that's why he knows so much about it. Yeah, but one day Miraidon just went nuts against some wild Pokemon. And a few of the folks living nearby ended up seeing it, so the secret was out. And they had to be killed. And my dad took it back to Area 0. And I guess it makes sense if a Pokemon from a distant age. Yeah, and people found out it would be all over the news. I didn't see my dad and Miraidon after that for ages. Looking back now, it seems really stupid, but I'd like to feel like my dad caused the loss of Miraidon. I didn't read that. I just hated Miraidon and everything about it. Didn't even want to talk about it. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner what I knew, Burger. You should not be sorry. Shoot, that's like the coolest thing ever, and you didn't tell anything first. Yeah, and sure would know if it was relevant information. Dang you guys, so fucking harsh. Okay, Jesus. It's so much dialogue. It's so much dialogue that I can't even read through. I cannot properly read through it. I like that Penny gets to just charge through the wild Pokemon and not battle them. A Dunsparce! A Dunsparce! And a Glamora. And also some Gabite. Ooh, Iron Jugulis. Iron Jugulis Nutsack. Oh, those are Glamora. Turn the opposite direction. Wow, a waterfall! Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge, gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. One slip and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh yeah, good call. You probably watch your step. So the old professor's down there waiting for us. And that's totally fine. Totally fine. Alright team, watch yourselves and get to the bottom of this thing. Together. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here like the stories say. Yeah, this place is like something from a whole other world. Makes you feel like you already died and went somewhere. Is it just me, or do the crystals here give off the same glow as the Pokemon terrestrialize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Come on everybody, let's keep moving. We've got to go all the way down. Cool. Oh, Garganackle! Hello, Garganackle! You would be an incredible Pokemon for me to have. Salt Cure, the most broken move. It's not the most broken, but it's a pretty broken move. So Miraidon came to our age to Pokemon along with another one of its kind. That seems to be the story. So when we brought it back home, kind of, or is it second home at least? I guess this place should be familiar to it for sure. Oh, that's great. A chance to unwind and bask in the familiarity. That doesn't exactly jibe with how it's been acting all spooked since the got here, and doesn't seem eager to come out of his ball. And really, I thought it was scared because we were so high up. Who said it was scared of heights? Did you not fucking hear, Arvin? Given how Miraidon was acting earlier, I think something bad happened to it here. Sometimes you get all shaky seeing the places you got bad memories of. It was the same for me when I was being ignored by everybody in class. So just thinking about school made me want to go hide somewhere. That's how it feels. Aw, Penny. So maybe I got hurt down here in Area Zero, just like my ball stuff. We can't know for sure, but it doesn't change its battle form anymore, right? So I think it's possible. But that's so sad. We gotta do something to make it feel better. And I'm not saying that just because I super badly want to battle Miraidon myself. Seriously? Well, at least you said it and not one of us. Mona, you're kind of unbelievable, but like in a good way. Jesus. I can't read that and walk forward at the same time. Because it's so much, it's so fast, and I have to think about dodging Pokemon that I may or may not be able to see quickly. Oh, I would love to have me one of them. Oh, hey, look, Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle versus Iron Bundle. Lamora doesn't really seem to care or do anything about anything. A Dracloak would be really nice. Iron Jubilee. Iron Juggle this nutsack. I already said that joke. I only repeat the same jokes over and over again until somebody laughs. That's the way of the world. That's the way of the comedian. Still crazy I can't catch any Pokemon down here yet. Oh, they didn't even say anything about this one. I was getting to walk right in. Oh, shit. Wow, this one's like a mess. It looks like something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. I am sorry. Why is everything here busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. I am malfunctioning. I am malfunctioning. Hello, children. Hello. Hello. What in the world? Stop that. You're creeping us out. Children. 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 Ew. Initiating restart. The professor must be having, like, some connection problems or something, huh? That was definitely weird, at least. Almost like, I don't know. If you meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I've still got goosebumps. All of the locks have been disabled.
Can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seems to be some signal interference.
That's not what that was.
How do you mean, Arvin? The locks have been disabled at long last. I can now complete world domination. Please make your way now to the Zero Lab, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0.
I need more people. More time. That woman walked out not long after the baby boy was born. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? If only there were 2 of me. My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second Miraidon via the machine, though this one has proved aggressive. Yeah, Arvin knows what's up. Arvin totally knows what's up. Alright. There was definitely something off about the professor just now, right? Maybe it was just a little dramatic flair to get us all jazzed for more adventuring. That got you jazzed? Yeah, maybe even big time jazzed. You need to go see a doctor. That's just not right. Say, I'm pretty sure the call was really... Never mind. It's nothing. What's wrong, Arvin? You seem kind of down. No matter how things turn out, I'm counting on you to see this through, Burger. Cool. Great. Glennet! Glimmet and Gomorrah! Hey, look at that giant Avalog over there! Look at that giant table! Big old table. There's some sort of plate inscribed with a mysterious symbol. Anybody read Pokemon? Ah! I was almost jumped by a rock. A Minecraft creature just rolled up. Alright, I think everything down here is basically Terra Shards, which I don't need at this point, so... Yeah, everything down here is just Terra Shards, so I literally do not need them. So I guess all the Terra Orbs just come from down here, which is weird. I'd never got a fighting Terra Shard? Weird. You know, I understand all the sparkles and the glittery stuff, but the air itself cannot be glittery, alright? You know what I mean? Like, that's not just me, right? Like, I'm not the only one that has a problem with that. I get it's just artistic effect, but whatever. Alright. You know, even when I played this game the first time, I don't think I ever came back down here. I don't think I ever came back down to the crater. I don't think I did anything in the post-game, really. I know there's a little bit of stuff you can do in the post-game. Ooh, Shadow Ball. Oh! Net Cannon would be able to learn that. But would it be worth it? See, Net Cannon could learn that, but I'm not sure it would be worth it. Okay, that's just a big old chunk. Nimona, move your fat ass! I need to move! I need to move down! Those two Glamora were just boning right now. I just saw them inside each other. Well, that's got to be the super secret lab. Wow! Have we finally reached it? We made it! Ready to see those legends of treasure down here for real? Yeah, that's right. The stuff they have the right to fill in the textbooks. Hello, children. You have done well to make it here. The structure you see before you is the Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? Wait, why does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. It is the same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. So this entire building's been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. The professor implied something important about the Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area Zero. Indeed, though many not know about it. I said that sentence correctly. Since you have disabled all 4 locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. But once you open the gate, you will be quickly confronted with dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. That sounds like a problem. It is not my problem, but yours. No, I think that you will be fine. Otherwise, you will be tossed to the meat grinder. Well, you got me and Burger here. It doesn't matter what we're up against. We'll be fine. Well, that puts all of my worries to rest. Bro, they're gonna send out Iron Hands, and I'm gonna be like, ah! And have nothing for it, because it has perfect coverage. And it also has base 140 attack, and is also super strong. And super tanky. Yep. Let's go ahead! The actual episode has finally begun! Hold it! God damn it, Arvin! We're finally at the cusp of getting into the lab! Look, if it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we have Miraidon help? Yeah, if Miraidon were like how we saw it in the Inlet Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it in battle! But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it since we came down to Area Zero. And it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong! I know it is! It ain't all those Urban Mystica we found too. When it really matters, I'm sure it'll fight. And Area Zero is where it used to live. If you bring it out of its ball now, maybe it'll finally go find its family. Right? That's pretty sensible, I guess. I don't know. Come on, Burger. Let's get Miraidon out here. No. Come on, it'll be fine. Even if Miraidon can't fight, I'll protect it, okay? Alright, come on, Burger. Now that we've got Miraidon ready, it's time to open that gate. Now, Miraidon's gonna get bitch slapped into a wall. The family reunion! Whoa, no way! Bro, hold your ground or something. That thing just wanted to get inside the lab. Bro, my Miraidon sucks. They gave me the shitty Miraidon. What's wrong? Are you bummed out that your family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? That was not heartwarming! We were this close to being caught up in a brawl! Wait, for real? Just look at Miraidon. She's terrified. I guess that one isn't really a friend. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some bad vibes. Not that you should worry about any of that. Once you once you go back to battling, I'm sure you'll be able to destroy that thing. You know, if you want to. I guess that doesn't help. Do you think that other Miraidon was one of the dangerous Pokemon the professor warned us to watch out for? But the professor did say that they would come out from the inside, right? You mean inside the gate we just opened? Oh, it's Iron Jugal this nutsack and Iron Hands. Is everyone just gonna choose one to battle? Alright, Iron Jubilee, honestly, I'm not too worried. Oh, God. Oh, God, we have automatons here. Yeah, no shit, Arvin. We've got a disaster. Even that fellow's ready to bail. Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna... Are we battling one by one? If so, I'm very glad that I have the Intimidate Pokemon here. Yeah, we'll get rid of some of your attack. Oh god, they're on level with me. That's a good sign. That's a great sign, even. Altaria is gonna come in, because I fear Earthquake. This thing is very fast, base 106 speed, so... Very, very likely that it could do some stuff. That won't knock it out at all. It's very tanky. Alright, Rapid Spin I'm not worried about. Woo! Alright, but an Ice Beam into a Drill Run should knock it out. This is Rapid Spinning, which is great. I like Rapid Spin as a move because it doesn't do damage. It doesn't really do damage. Yeah, that combined with the Ice Beam should knock this out. Easy does it. Wow, they're strong. This is a challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're really annoying. Burger, help me! She's got a freaking Sylveon that would literally destroy every one of these Pokemon. Except for the Iron Treads. Well, she's starting with Umbreon, which is terrible. We just Volt Swap out. We'll do a little chip to it. Not a lot, because it's electric fighting. Thing is strong as hell. I don't know if it has Ice Punch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to honestly go to Undertaker. I could go to Net Cannon, but I feel like Undertaker is a little better here. Alright, Umbreon has Psychic. That'll do not a lot. Oh, God. Well, that's a dead Umbreon. Oh, my God. It just ate that shit. Alright, that's actually really good. What I can do now... Oh, it's because of the Intimidate. Alright, so we can just play rough. That should be super effective. Baby Doll Eyes, it might even live the next one. Oh yeah, it definitely lives now. We just got the double drop. Well, it can't calculate, apparently. I'm gonna Phantom Force here. so I don't take damage. And Brawn guarantee knocks us out. Alright, we're good here. Yes, they are scary, aren't they? Oh, they're running away. Yeah, and if they get out, we're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait! Hold on a moment. Why do I have the feeling you're enjoying this? I hope the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out. I guess it's up to us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong-looking one first. You know, they're not actually attacking us or anything. They're just kind of surrounding us and looking at us. Alright, Double Intimidate is fine, but this is a special attacker at the end of the day, so this doesn't really do a lot. We will Volt Switch out, though. That'll do about half. Yeah, very fast. Alright, that's enough. That's enough to knock it out. We get rid of Iron Jugulis. Cumulonimbus gets another level. Cumulonimbus holding the ground together. See, the power of friendship had us perfectly in sync, all thanks to our Titan hunting. Still scared, huh? You might have to face another one of your kind still. Let me take on some of the burden. These stragglers should be nothing. Me and the dog can handle them. You take your partner in there and go take care of business. Dude? You have a dark type, and that's a fighting type. Those are fighting types. Come on, you're not gonna even rely on your friends? I've got a big dog here. Right on. You've ruined my whole childhood. But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared makes me feel any better. You've got amazing powers, so just use them. Don't even think about losing. Just grow a pair, damn! Yeah, you said it, not me. Go into the weird futuristic butthole. The other weird futuristic butthole! Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. You gonna move? Deactivating sleep mode. Hello, Burger. Thank you for coming. No, back to your ball. That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you have traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I am afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Toro. What are you talking about? I am an artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. In short, I am an AI-powered robot. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station Number 4. Passed away? The Pokemon was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. I believe the professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That is why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. From the time I first reached out to the Director Clavel and asked to be put in contact with you, I was never more than an AI. Burger, the reason I have asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab and I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine that the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as we make our descent. Follow me. Alright, I guess we just get straight to business then, right? Master Ball? Aw, booster energy though. Booster energy though. But I can't put that on anything, because I wasn't allowed to catch Pokemon in here. Let's see if I can actually solve one of these. So x squared, 1/70th of x squared minus c squared over z squared something. Well, that's not an equation. 0 over 1 is impossible. Unless that's O over 1, which would be a different equation. O of A to the 71st. Okay, yeah, no, it's just illegible. Chicken scratch. This elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. Cool. I guess we're inside now. Burger, it truly is a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Is there anything you wish to know? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point on the timeline to catch Pokemon there, and it can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Turo had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? I don't care about the other two. As I explained before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. His meat puppet died. His brain died because his meat puppet died. I now manage the Zero Lab in the original professor's place. An artificial AI is an intelligence created by a human being. Yeah, AI. Are you ugly? A computer draws the original professor's knowledge and memories and calculates all of the thoughts and actions that it makes. Based on that, the results of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, built to resemble the professor in every way. Humanity does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such sophisticated AI at present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. That is why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to their adaptations in the distant future, and this power has proved too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life, At present, the barrier around Area Zero is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping to the rest of Paldea and the world. But we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Treads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as Area Zero and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I mean, you can say that, but honestly, the whole Area Zero, inside the crater, it looked pretty untrampled. It looked fine. I may have been created as the copy of the Professor, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original Professor ever devised. Burger, you have become a formidable trainer. Now use that strength you have gained to destroy the dream Turbo once cherished. No. This task cannot be done without your strength. I beg you, please. We have reached the lowest level. I like Pokemon, dog. I think they should be free to do whatever they want. I'm like one of N's disciples, you know? Behold. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of terrestrial phenomenon. Do y'all see this? Does everyone see this right here? Y'all see that, right? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, it stopped doing it now. It stopped doing it when I moved the camera. It looked like a GIF that was on repeat. No, these in the background. This part where it looked like it was a GIF that was just like resetting itself every time it reached the end. That's what it looked like for a second. Oh, there it is. It did it again. Of course, now it's not doing it. But I swear, it did it for a minute. It might have been. Yeah, like, terrible. Actually, terrible. Wow, Pokemon. Yeah, I knew you would get it. I knew you saw that, right? It's just a GIF. It's a GIF. Crazy. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the Professor's ID, which is embedded in the Violet book. It was the Professor to put the final key in that book. He loved that volume since childhood. If you would please do that now. Can I heal my Pokemon? There is just one issue. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you. That doesn't make sense, dog. Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Ah! Okay, hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Hey, kitty. Hey, little girl. I just got jump scared by a cat. I feel like this AI is a self-insert from the devs. Honestly, it might be. It genuinely might be. I was overridden by my cat. You are not wrong. Little baby kitty. Oh, look at you. Oh, look at you. Oh, yes. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, who's a tiny little baby? Oh, it's a baby kitty. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, it's a little baby kitty. Yes, oh, look at you. Yes, oh. It's such a sweet little baby. This is all you ever want. You just want to, little baby kitty paws. No, this is all you ever want. You just want to cuddle daddy. Yes, and put your stupid litter paws on his face. You can probably hear her on the microphone now. She's purring hard. Yes. Oh, it's a little baby. Oh, it's a little tiny baby kitty. Oh, yes. Who jump scared daddy a second ago? Yes, she jump scared daddy. I didn't think you were going to make that yumpy. Oh, she made that little yumpy. Yes, she did. Oh, it's a baby. Oh, it's my little baby. Where's my little baby? Yes. Oh. You want to stay right there, kitty? My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe that you can prevail. This is not a creepy face at all to make to a child. Once you have readied yourself for this fight... Oh my god. It's doing it again! You can see it on the crystal floor! It's literally just a GIF, and it's a bad one at that! It's a bad GIF when it doesn't load properly. Oh my god, and this is supposed to be the final area of the game? Insane. Once you have readied yourself for this fight, please place the violet book upon the pedestal. Yeah, I need to actually... Oh no, my Pokemon are healed. Okay, well I guess we're good to go. Let me save so that when I come back, if I lose the Nuzlocke, I can beat the Nuzlocke. Because I have like 80 billion revives, so that's a thing. Will you place the violet book on the pedestal? Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Please wait. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It is up to you now, Burger. AI Toro switching to sleep mode, activating offensive protocols. Please defeat me. Bro, just defeat yourself. At long last, my last dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. I'm above you, I'm up here, and you're down there. This actually does not make sense. Like, yes, he explained it. The explanation does not make sense. Like, it is his desire to power off the machine. The machine is not AI itself. He is the only AI here. Whatever. Bro, he is a billion years above me. He just tossed that thing down. Alright, cool. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not allowed to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Alright, I'm gonna Thunder Wave this. This is a dangerous thing. This is a dangerous Pokemon right here. God damn! This is the power the distant future holds. Splendid, is it not? Alright, thank God we landed that. That's huge. That's huge in terms of what we were able to do there. I need to actually be able to go into net cannon and set up some screens, but I can't immediately do that. So we're gonna go to Houndstone, heal, and dig. It's paralyzed, so we might get lucky. Hopefully it does not poison me. God damn it! Alright, we dig. We dig and get rid of this. It's quad weak. It is quad weak to this. It does not live. Yeah, no, I'm not letting you use that. I'm not letting you use that bullshit. Yeah, we have to full restore. Now, that's a problem Pokemon. This is interesting, child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? Unfortunately, that poison is going to hurt me a lot. Iron Jugulis is going to come out. We are going to swap. We can't go to Net Cannon. But what we can do is we can probably go to Cumulonimbus. We could also go to Bleezus. I'm going to go to Cumulonimbus for its more defensive quality to force healing on other Pokemon. I feel like that's probably the best thing. Unfortunately, this might have a special attack boost, which is a problem. But I'm going to need Houndstone alive. I can always Moonblast this. Yeah, Houndstone losing 2/3 of its HP is insane. Dark Pulse, that's gonna hurt. Ooh! Yikers. Alright, Moonblast. We Moonblast. As long as it doesn't crit, we're fine. We might get the special attack drop, which would be big. We do, in fact, get the special attack drop. Huge. Absolutely huge. We Hyper Potion up. This doesn't full heal us. Listen, Dr. Fun Nut, this is not easy. I know you want the damn thing to crit me. I'm gonna Cotton Guard. I'm gonna be scum. I'm going to be scum. No, I might be fine. We still have Luxray not doing well, but we're fine. Alright, we get another Moonblast off. Don't flinch me. Cool. That thing is a problem. Iron Bundle! Great! A thing I can't stay in front of! It is faster than this, which is a problem. I believe Lord Bleezus has to come in, but I believe it also has electric. Oh, this is tough. Ooh, that's tough. Shirts? I don't know. We're gonna go to Bleezus. I believe Bleezus can take any hit this has. Unless it freeze dries. Oh no. I eat this. I am Lord Bleezus. Do you know how tanky Azumarill is? This thing's gonna beat my entire team. Do you know how tanky this Pokemon is? Superpower. Boom! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh! Oh! Can you imagine the wealth of data at this Bro! No! What the fuck? Oh god, I've got to sack something. I'm gonna sack Net Cannon for this. Bro, that freeze! That freeze! Freeze is the most broken thing! I don't care what anyone says! freeze is bullshit. Why does that do half? I literally need Azu to beat this. Oh, it's not chilly reception. I thought it was chilly reception. I thought I just saw... Oh no, it's gonna blizzard! Oh no, it's gonna blizzard! White screen. Pray. Oh, it's stupid! Oh, he's stupid! Oh my god, he's stupid! Wait! I don't think I can afford to switch in front of it still. Twin beam. We just twin beam, right? Okay, he's glitching. Turo is glitching. This is less fun now that he's glitching and just not using an attack. I don't know why he's not destroying my Pokemon. It didn't even use Blizzard. Okay, I guess that worked out. I don't know why it used Snowscape 3 times in a row. That was weird. Iron Thorns. We don't have future Ferrothorn, right? Which one is that? No, that actually is BS. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. That's complete bullshit. Like, I should have lost my giraffe. I was prepared to lose my giraffe. Ah, Rock Electric, if I remember right. Boom! Get this out of my face! Can I swap out twice for you? No. I want to be done with this Nuzlocke so that I can go get my car taken care of. And then I can make some videos for some future announcements on the channel. That is what I want. That is what I want currently. Some sort of error has occurred here. Recalculating for critical damage. Okay, well that didn't do anything. Iron Hands is coming out. No, I can stay in. I can stay in U-turn chip. I'm not gonna lose! Why do you want me to lose so bad, damn it? But just U-turn out. Yeah, no yip. That's not yip. That's a little fart. I farted on it a little bit. I ripped ass all over this fucking thing. I am gonna kill Net Cannon though. Cause this should not be alive right now. Yeah, that should not be alive. I will actually do that. A penny for a pounding? Yes. Look at that. Look at Undertaker. Nothing. Alright. We can hit this and then play rough it next, probably. Undertaker is not... Didn't you use this in one of my draft leagues and it did the same thing? Didn't you do something really similar to this? Are you calling yourself cringe, Dr. Fun Nut? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. I thought so. We both said this thing's tanky as hell. For no reason is this Pokemon as tanky as it is. Iron Valiant's coming out. That's a problem. Everything is proceeding my expectations. I'm afraid the probability of you winning is 0. I mean, if there is one Pokemon that can sweep a team, it's this. This is definitely something that can sweep a team. Special attack. Oh no! Oh no! Thunder Wave! Shirts! 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 Fuck yeah! My cat is looking at me like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I forgot you have no special defense. Bro, why was Clavel the hardest battle in this entire game? Everything is cringe. I'll show you cringe. Lord Bleezus. Do it to him. Well, I'm not a special attacker, so this helps me. Aqua Tail. Wooshki! Yeah, cool, whatever. I don't understand why that was, like, the same level as Clavel's Pokemon, though. Like, why was Director Clavel the hardest battle I had in the entire game? Penny being the second hardest. This was not as hard. The only other gym battle I had that was, like, really hard was the Psychic-type gym. That's it. Burger. What is this? Did you already beat everybody without us? Without me? Okay, out with it, you. Who are you really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're not really my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of my... Really? Coming from... I'm looking at something really, really cringe right now. Daddy! Security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. What's going on now? Is another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. That's not the only cringe thing? Well, I've seen a lot of cringe things in my day and age. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the threat. What was keeping the time machine truly running that the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Turo's ID. Program initializing gathering terrestrial energy. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. But Daddy! For this next part, I want you to simply do your best to fail as hard as you can. No? I want to beat the nuzlocke? You are not getting in my way. Paradise Protection Protocol has challenged you to a battle. Evil Maridon. Oh, I beat the nuzlocke? Fuck yeah! Woo! Fuck yeah, I beat the nuzlocke already, but I have this extra part for no reason then. I will fist this thing! I will pin it down to the mattress and I will fist it! You want me to try to fail though, okay. What happens? Is there something dumb that happens? Is this the cringe thing that you were telling me about? Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Woo. So like heal when it tells me to attack, don't use a killing move, etc. Got it. Alright. Evil Maridon versus not Evil Maridon. It's hard on engine. I know it's Hadron, but it's hard on. My engine's got a hard on. Okay. So this. So I can do this, right? It taunted me. Does it have an attacking move? It changed its battle form! Let's go, Maridon! You got this! You will fall here within this garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Bro. This isn't gonna damage me. That did half my HP. You will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goals will be eliminated. Is this like a battle that you, like, literally cannot lose? This looks like it could be bad. Can you get that burger? The data say that I am superior. Fall and become a foundation of which I can build my dream upon. Well, that should knock me out, right? Maridon toughed it out so you wouldn't feel sad? Is it just this on repeat? You took that hit like a champ! You can do this! I know you can! What? man, can we really pull off a win here? This does not look good. Hey, Burger, are the Terra orbs glowing? Burger, Maridon, terrestrialize and finish this off. Is it just boosting my stats? It's boosting all of my stats! Heal as much as I can. Okay. Don't Terra. Got it. Alright, I'm healing as much as I can. There we go. How cringy can it get? Show me you'll be pushed around. Time to terrestrialize and get in some super effective hits. What? Wait a minute. I want to see what my stats are at. Doesn't it show you stats in this one? No, it does not. It does not. You still have to keep track of it. Great. So, this is just dumb, though. This feels like a waste of time. That shouldn't knock me out because of the boosts. Bro, how? Go for it, Burger! Time to terrestrialize and use Terra Blast! No. How about no? Terra and heal? I actually can't do that. Because you have to... I can do this, though. I love that it's a Dragon Terra, and that's like absolutely not the terraform that anyone would run on this. If anything, you would run Electric or Flying, probably. Or even Fairy. Fairy would be a thing you would do. I didn't use Terra Blast! I used Endure! We all saw me click Endure, right? We all saw that I used Endure and not Terra Blast, right? It doesn't even let you. Whatever, you know, I don't care. Whatever. That was lame. So it's a battle you literally cannot lose. Great, got it. And it just, if you keep drawing it out, it just brings you to +6 instantly. Cool, got it. Insane. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore. How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even on the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead proved your worthiness, showing the wisdom to think for yourselves. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves. No matter how challenging of any future awaits you, it brings you to +12. So you get an 800% attack boost. It doesn't stop. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. Wow. That's really stupid. I mean, I get it. I beat the Nuzlocke already, but... I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves with pride. I thank you, Burger. I thank all of you, children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot put a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots and when stopped. What does that mean? I am sorry, I'm glitching. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here by being a total creep, I felt a sense of... Yeah. I thought so. I thought I clicked endure, so I'd be like, oh yeah, I terrestrialize, but I endure, so I don't knock it out guaranteed. Because that's not an attacking move. Nah, it just uses... It just said, boom, get it over with, buddy. The hell, man. That was some bull. That was some booty meat in a basket. I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied your freedom, the way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them, the way you sought strength to do better for yourself, throwing all of who you are into your battles, and the way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way you never cease to seek nor fight for a treasure all your own. I'm repeating, the treasure all your own, the treasure all your own, the scarlet violet, everything, the treasure all your own. And the way that you soared free through the very skies on those wings of yours. Even though you don't fly, you actually fall more like a stone after about 12 seconds. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure. Above all else, nothing not bound. Oh, your own treasure? As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it, as I am just now finding out. Even though I should have known this from the very beginning, and probably should have initiated a self-destruct sequence, or literally anything that make the plot seem a little bit more reasonable than not. So I have made a decision. As of right now, I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future that I have dreamed of. But you, can't leave now. Not right when we, finally reached you? I am not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I cannot deny my desire to see the future. I can see the future. Is this what it likes to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? I do not possess one of those. Arvin, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long, but you are obviously a very brain-dead child for not figuring this out sooner. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you, even though he completely abandoned you for years and years only to work on a project, and then forced you to work with him for years and years to keep something a secret. You can't go and say a thing like that now. Actually, Arvin, I want to say through empirical evidence, your father did not love you. Otherwise, he would not have done all of this crazy BS billionaire bullshit in the crater of an inactive volcano. No, I suppose you are right. I am sorry, Arvin Maridon Burger. It is a little sad, but I am afraid this is goodbye. Just leave already, you piece of shit! Damn! Dad! Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. I like how the background, even still during this, the little prismatic walls, they're still gifting. They're still resetting, every so often. So did we win? Did we do it? How could you just go? Dad!
Arvin, are you like okay, man?
Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. I knew he was fake, but when he said my name, using my dad's voice and wearing his face, even if it was fake, it felt real. And so I guess I don't really know what I'm saying right now. I need to go speak to several counselors and probably see a therapist for several years.
That's okay.
I guess my Rhydon is sad too. Oh, but that battle form, how cool is that? It's like so strong. Where did the other Miraidon go? I don't know what you could have possibly said, because there is no indication that you sent a message between leave AI, good grief, and this current message. Maybe you typed in bananas again. Did you type in bananas again? Did you, Dr. Funnut, you're my mod. How dare you type in bananas again? Are you gonna get yourself banned from Twitch by typing bananas? It wasn't bananas? What was it this time? Apples? Did you type in apples? Apples to apples, butts to butts. You're done with this? What did you actually say? I'm sure you can probably type it again and it'll be fine. That's the funny thing. Hold on, you actually said they want me to care about this random dude as if it's a grand adventure when really it's put together like a 6th grader's art project. Your message has been checked by the auto mods and has not been sent! What? This is just a normal sentence! What did you do to the auto mod, dude? Did you, like, date the Automod's sister and treat her real bad or something? Like, what the hell? Oh my god, that's so dumb! That is so dumb! Holy shit!
If it tries to nudge at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I think I'm seriously gonna die.
The Automod can go eat shit. Bro, I don't know what to tell you. This is twice that's happened to you. Yeah, you know, it doesn't automod the message where you actually use cussing. But a normal sentence where you're just talking about the game itself because you're dissatisfied with the game and the plot of the game. Yeah, no, that's sensory. That requires sensory.
Let's not skip over the big one here. Burger and Miraidon just saved the whole world. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Burger.
Yep, that's my Bud Burger for you. That really is actual bull. I don't know. See, it's you with AI. It's me with just any technological device. I literally, a few months ago, not a few, like half a year ago, for my birthday, I got some earbuds, right? Some Bluetooth earbuds. Literally, the first day of using them, the right earbud mutes itself. The first day. They weren't bad. It was Tozo. Tozo's, from what I understand, a pretty good company. They make good stuff as far as like Bluetooth, earbuds and such. Nope. First day of using it is like, it went from full volume to now it's this volume even when you max it out. And it's like, wow, I can't hear anything in this earbud. Crazy. This game sucks like the Automod. Yep. I won't say that the game totally sucks. I'm just going to say that there's a lot of problems with it. And it's not a finished game. It's not a truly finished game. That's how I feel about it. It does not feel like a fully finished game, a fully fleshed out game. And that's been my problem with Pokemon for a while now, is that it doesn't feel like they are fully fleshed out games. It hasn't felt that way since Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And before Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, it really does start with Sun and Moon. You can even say it starts with X and Y, but at least X and Y has a pretty decent plot. It's just, once you hit that post-game, there's nothing. There's quite literally nothing, and there are just things that are randomly thrown in there. Gen 6 did give us Megas, though, and everyone loves those, and they have never come back since Gen 7, because, you know, Game Freak hates us, and Nintendo hates us. You know, Arvin, even though the professor's gone, I'll bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. He's probably being torn apart by machine Pokemon for parts. Thanks, Penny. It starts with XY. Yeah. XY had a pretty good story. Only with AZ? Oh yeah, nobody liked the rivals in that game. Like, nobody liked the rivals, because they turned the rivals into friends, companions. They were rivals, and they were all dumb. Like, that one was pretty dumb about that, but it's whatever. No, like, we could talk all day about that. Well, see, at least the friends in this game, it makes sense. They actually come across more as friends. Nemona is your rival, but it's the Japanese kind of rival, which makes a lot of sense. So it's like, whatever. It's not like Gen 2, where your rival is a thug. Your rival's an actual thug. Like, that's a rival. You have the rival in Gen 4. Well, I'm thinking more of Paul, like Ash and Paul, like that's a rival. But, even in Gen 4, I don't even remember his name, Barry? Barry was a better rival than, like, How. I want someone to tell me I'm shit in Pokemon. Is that hard? I'll do it for you. I'll be your rival, Dr. Funnut. Sorry. What should we do now, Burger? Oh my god, Blue! I think Silver and Blue are the best rivals. Blue because he's just an asshole to you the entire game. Even when you beat him as champion, he's still an asshole to you. The entirety of his character is asshole. Silver, man is a thug. He's a fucking criminal. He is a thug. He's a criminal. This is what he does. That's his character. It makes sense. That makes so much sense. God. What should we do now, Burger? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. Boop boop. Boop doop. You know the other thing that I have like as a problem in this game is once you get to post game where you do have Battle for Miraidon, which can beat basically everything in the game because you know it's banned Pokemon. It's the legendary box cover. It's extraordinarily powerful. You can't have it in battle form and ride it around the region, but you need to ride it around the region. They sent 4 kids in a crater alone. Yep. Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... That sounds great. If we can load up on snacks first, I'm in. Not you too. Fine, I guess we're doing this. The adventure was buggy and unfun. See, if this had been, like, fleshed out better, to where Penny, Nimona, and Arvin had been interacting from the beginning of the game, and not just their own separate storylines. Honest. Oh God! Wait. No, I don't want to get. No. Oh wait, no, I'm the one hearing that. Okay, I'm not getting copyrighted. I'm not getting taken off of Twitch because you played actual music for the first time ever in Pokemon history. This is actually ass. I don't want to listen to that. To where I could walk into houses. Yeah, that would be one thing. Walking into houses would be one thing. The NPCs in the game genuinely don't do anything. Like, they have one, maybe two sentences. Maybe if you're lucky, they have two sentences that they say to you. And almost none of them give you items. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that is problematic with, there is stuff that's problematic with the game. Like, absolutely. So, I mean, otherwise, I guess it's fun enough. But you also are a little biased because this game quite literally made your Switch catch on fire. Because it just did. Which is wild. I feel like you should be able to make a lawsuit out of that, which you would inevitably lose because you don't have tons of money. But, like, that's that story that you have about is still, like, crazy to me. But, yeah, I like it. I do like the game. I just wish it were better. Like, if I had to rate it, 6 out of 10. It's a 6 out of 10. Like, Legends of Arceus, I would have at least said it's 7 out of 10. But this is a 6 out of 10. This is not, like, that's not good. That's 3 out of 5. That's 3 stars. Like, 3 stars. 6 out of 10. That's what I like going out of 10 because it gives you, like, a more even way of, like, seeing it, I think, than just 5. Because, like, 3.5 out of 5 is like, oh, what is that actually? Well, that means 7 out of 10, but you'd rate it 4 out of 10. You think X, Y is 6 out of 10? See, X and Y I would have said is 7.5 out of 10. But that's just how I would rate it. But yeah, this one, it's just a 6 out of 10 because it just doesn't feel fully fleshed out. And storytelling aspects, like, because me, being a writer, like, actually making my own stories, and you've seen me create stories. I wrote a character for you in D&D, and you loved it. Gen 3, 8 out of 10, I would say. Like, there's no such thing as a 10 out of 10 game, whatever. I honestly think that this is complete fucking horseshit. Sometimes you just gotta say, there are 10 out of 10 games. Tears of the Kingdom, I would almost say that's 10 out of 10. Like, I would probably say Tears of the Kingdom is a 10 out of 10. Like, I have no qualms with that game whatsoever. It's amazing. Like, it's stuff like that. I haven't played Doom. I haven't played Elden Ring, but those would be close to 10 out of 10s. 8.5 out of 10 is Gen 5, Gen 4. Those I'd put at 9 out of 10. That would be me. As far as Pokemon games, those would be like 9s out of 10s. Now, if I was going to compare them to all other games, then yeah, I'm probably on your system there. But I'm just saying out of Pokemon games, because I know what I'm getting when I buy a Pokemon game. And like I said, I'm not going to buy the DLC for this. And I'm honestly going to wait for a little bit after Z to A comes out. Because I want to see how people feel about it before I buy it for myself. Because I might genuinely just say I'm not getting it. Like, I want it, but having done some of these games where it's just like, it doesn't feel like they have been fully finished and stuff like that, I'm just like, do I really want to get Z to A? Like, it makes me kind of question that. I don't know. It's just little things that bother me about the games like this. And again, the storytelling aspect, they could have done so much better a job. Like, again, literally to make what they shoehorned in at the very end there actually good is write a story to where these four characters are interacting with each other throughout the whole thing. Not just individually in separate stories. No, have them all interact together so that it feels like they're actual characters. Calling students to the director's office. Miss Berger, Demona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Director Clavel would like to see you in his office. Well, shut up. I have defeated the Nuzlocke. We are now officially done with the Nuzlocke. Leave a vote in the comments. Who do you think carried the most in the Nuzlocke at any point in time? If you don't say Lamborghini, you're wrong. The correct answer, though, I think is Lord Bleezus. I think this Azumarill, from the beginning of the game to the end of the game, absolutely carried everything. Bleezus just freaking carried the entire Nuzlocke. Cumulonimbus, once we got Cumulonimbus, carried pretty hard. I don't think Winry ever actually carried. I think Winry was there for just type matchups, and that was it. I think Winry was genuinely here for type matchup, and only beat type matchups, and that's it. I don't think it did anything else. It did not beat neutral type matchups. It was there for advantageous matchups, and that's it. Oh, man. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I really don't feel like leaving the house today. I really don't. But I have some videos to make. I have some announcements of what's going to be happening on the channel going forward. Some new Nuzlocks that we'll be doing, as well as an idea for a Nuzlocke, which Dr. Funnut and I came up with. Not just a Nuzlocke, but several Nuzlocks, all of which are going to be great. And the next Nuzlocke, if you're still watching at this point, is going to be Pokemon Insurgents. Now, Pokemon Insurgents, if you didn't know, is a fan-made Pokemon game. As one of the hardest Nuzlocks that you can possibly do. And I will explain it like this. You are not at the 4th gym yet. And you, with your team of 6, yes, you have 6 Pokemon, but you have to fight Mega Rayquaza at level 50 with Dragon Dance, Dragon Ascent, Outrage, and Extreme Speed. Have fun. You have to fight that. You have to fight that. It is level 50. Again, stronger than a level 100 Talonflame in terms of attack power. Have fun with that. That's just how I will describe the difficulty of that Nuzlocke. It is one Pokemon, but it is one Pokemon so powerful it can still beat you right then and there. The first gym, full-on Sun Team. Just a full Sun Team. Chlorophyll and Fire types. Boom. Full Sun Team. First gym. Difficulty of that Nuzlocke. Insane. So, yeah. But anyway. So that's going to be the next Nuzlocke. And as an addition, we will be jumping into Blaze Black and Volt White, as well as Blaze Black 2 and Volt White 2. I will re-challenge the Blaze Black 2 Nuzlocke, which is something that I did a very long time ago that led to me loving Dusclops as much as I do, and loving Mandibuzz as much as I do now. So, yeah, things there. Things are there. But there's an extra special feature that's coming along with them as they're going to be different. They're going to be a little harder than normal. But that's going to be that. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see stuff similar to this. And follow us on Twitch because we do make stuff on Twitch.